Hello, family. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, in honor of the upcoming Father's Day, we want to talk straight about honoring your man today.
Sounds like a good topic to me.
So we want you to be the woman he needs you to be without losing yourself. And we've got lots of good, juicy tips to talk to you about and how we have done this over time. So now let me turn the music down just a little bit. This isn't our music, folks, so we have to put that disclaimer in our videos now.
We're just so glad that you all have chosen to join us this morning. Share this video now as we wait a few minutes. Share it with your friends. Continuing in our series, Talk Straight, Damn It. We are very serious about the conversation going on in our head and the conversations coming out of our mouth, and in honoring each other. This is one of the things we really need to do. I am the Bliss Doctor. You can visit our website at myblistopia.com. Hashtag I am the Bliss Doctor. So come on along and share this journey with us. My wife, you had something you wanted to say.
Yeah. So, you know, it has been a wonderful experience in our life, and I really do love this man right here. You heard the song in the background, Show and Tell. That's what we live by. In order to have bliss, as you can see in the background, you need to be able to show and tell your man how you really feel in a way that he will listen and be able to receive it. So you can't do this if you're living in the idea of scarcity, meaning I'm not going to tell him anything because he ain't giving me what I want. If you want a man to be able to give you exactly what you need, you got to first give it. Then you can receive it.
So true, so true.
So let's get started. Some of the things that I have done for my husband over the years in order for me to show and tell him that I love him, I had to first understand who he was, what he loved to do, because by knowing what he loves, then I can communicate in the way he loves to hear it. And some of the things that he loves to do is golf, ski. He loves to take care of his body with massages. He loves the Raiders. He loves reading. All of these things I figured out. And so the way that I have demonstrated to him and through the holidays, the birthdays, the Father's Days, and before I forget, you shouldn't just wait to a holiday or an event, a special event to honor him. You should be honoring him year round. You should be telling him every day. You should be showing him in the times when it is not a holiday. When he's not around, you're telling him you love him because you're always talking about him positively. But with his golf, I knew that he loved to golf. And I think, was it our first date, baby? Where I showed you I can golf.
Our first trip together.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
To the Dells.
To the Dells. And I almost beat him. I almost beat him in golf. But I know he loves to golf. So one of the gifts that I would give him is, allow him, not that necessarily that I have to allow him, but let him go with his guys to go golfing and not say, I got things to do. I want you to be with me. Letting him go and enjoy his peace and his time with his guys really means a lot to him. And he gets to brag about me, especially if I paid for the golf, or the gift certificate, or what have you. We also bought him the Raiders golf clubs and golf club covers and the bag, right? Right. So I know that he loves golf. So he had Raider tees at one time. Yeah. I think we even had a couple Raider balls. I mean, it didn't take a whole lot. 3 Raider balls. He would never, of course, lose those into the water. The other thing was skiing. Now, I had never skied in my life. And at the age of 45, was it? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say what I am now. Yeah. 45, I started taking skiing lessons. And that just meant a lot to him. And it was something, I wanted to try. It enhanced my life. It improved my physical abilities. I'm not very good at skiing. And I will probably forever be a ski bunny. A cute one at that. But I am
Bunny Hill, right?
from the Bunny Hill. He'll come join me on the Bunny Hill while he goes skis the Blacks and the Blues, for those of you who knows all about that. But I have a good time skiing, and he is teaching me. So he's sharing his gift with me when we're out there and we're having a good time together. So how did all of those two things, baby, make you feel?
Well, you mentioned about reading, how I love to read, and that was one of the things that you said impressed you when we were dating.
Oh yeah, teach me something, baby.
I took you I took you to an event where they had a published author, and he was selling and signing his books, and that kind of impressed you, and that kind of started us off on reading the same books and discussing them, and that has made us better individual people and has made us a better couple because we're digesting the same information, but we talk about it all the time. I get to hear her perspective on it. She gets to hear my perspective on it. It's neither right or wrong. It's just the way we see things, and we see things differently. And we learn to benefit from the other's perspective on the different readings. One of the, we take the little things and just blow them up and magnify it. But they're learning tools that we take. One of the things that we kind of play off each other on is, are you still carrying that? That was in one of our books from Eckhart Tolle. I believe it was New Earth. And it was, if you get upset or angry or something, and how long are you holding on to that? And you could see the other one kind of not in the greatest of mood. And we would ask the other one, are you still carrying that? And she would come right back, yes, I am. And I'm going to hold it for a little while longer, too. But
at least I recognized it.
But we understood each other and how we worked that into our relationship, making sure we never go to sleep angry with each other, always talking about it. We don't always have to agree on everything, but we can agree to disagree and leave the other person's space to conceptualize what it is they have and to feel what they're feeling. You don't have to have this instant, I feel good about everything all the time, but sometimes we have to process things and understand it. And that's how we really work together and understand each other. And I love the book, The Four Agreements. The third agreement is make no assumption. I can't assume she knows what I'm thinking. I can't assume she knows anything that I don't say out loud, and then take time for clarification. Communication takes time and work.
And I make no assumptions by understanding what he likes. I'm not buying him stuff that I want. I'm buying stuff that he wants. And with his reading, we decided to subscribe to audible.com. It's like $15 a month. And I feel like paying $15 a month to invest in our relationship and to help us both grow, have something to talk about, has been a wonderful, wonderful investment over the past years. I think we've read something like 400 books. It's been a lot.
Wasn't quite that many.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it's a couple hundred. Sonji 400.
That's kind of like the Sonja mile.
A mile is a mile, but when it's a Sonja mile, it's only probably about a quarter of a mile. So I walked a mile today. Anyway, we digress. So another thing that he loves to do is sports. And as I mentioned, he's a Raiders fan, diehard Raiders fan. Now, I have incorporated Raiders in our life, into my decor. The house is mine, but I let him decorate some of it. So we've got Raiders stuff. He has a Raiders throne. His reclining chair has a Raiders rug in front of it. It's got a Raiders blanket on the backside of it. It even has a Raiders sign. It was created by your niece, right, Candace. Yeah. So the Raiders sign is right above the throne. He's got his man cave with the Raiders flags. His car is black and gray, the Raiders bag.
And don't forget the Raiders Christmas tree.
The Raiders Christmas tree.
First of all, she loves Christmas trees. So we have Christmas trees all over the house. And one of them is the Raider Christmas tree. We have Raider ornaments. It's black, silver, and white, just like the Raiders.
So he gets his Raiders decor, and we just love it throughout the house. So that's something we do. And then we watch football and sports together. Now, I'm not a big basketball fan, sorry. But I do love football, and so we talk about football. I don't know who the people are, but he allows me to make my comments, but I do know some of the calls. So I'm learning, and we are enjoying that time together. The other things that I do is I take care of the house. As I mentioned, we decorated with his thoughts in mind and his needs in mind. But one of the things that happened, I think a week ago, my husband ran out of clean underwear. And I wasn't doing my job. So I have to get back on my job to make sure this man has clean drawers, as they used to say in the old school way. And he loves that, he can go to his drawer and find them folded and the drawers are organized. Not that everybody has to do that, but he doesn't have to worry about it no more now. If we run out, I got to go buy some more anyway, because can't keep up with him, but hey. But he loves that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Wonderful.
And, life is about honoring yourself and honoring those that you're in relationship with. And those that you are in relationship should be honoring you. And that's very important, because if you don't honor you, you teach people you're not important. You are important. So you must honor yourself as well as honor others, but others need to honor you as well.
That's true. That's so true. And the last thing that we wanted to share with you that we're doing together, that it was his goal. I understood his dreams and his hopes and his goals, and he wanted to build a business. And at first, when we thought about this business, I thought it was going to be about him. But as we learned more and more about each other, I love sharing our bliss with other people as much as he loves sharing our bliss with other people. And so we're building this business together, hence these videos. I learned, you guys, and you guys got to keep proving me right, that when I'm on the video with him, we get more likes than when I'm not.
And more views.
And more views. So that's why we're doing this together, to share our bliss with other people and to teach and to leave a legacy for our friends and families to come. Because we have 5 children and we expect grandchildren at some point in time. Don't rush, but we want to leave a legacy for them on living a life of bliss as well. So that's what we're talking about. Now, I know we seem like the perfect couple. We're not perfect. We're all human. And I've got things to work on. He has things to work on. So I'm not telling you need to do everything he likes. One of the things he likes to do is watch murder shows. So if I come up missing, folks, you heard it here. Anyway, so he loves to watch murder shows. So rather than knock him down and say, don't watch those murder shows, I do watch them, or I put on headsets and I listen to something that I want to listen to, or I'm cleaning and so forth so that he can watch his murder shows. So just find the ones that you truly and honestly fit well with. Don't try to force it, but to just find a few, 1 or 2. And I'm going to challenge you, you ladies out there, whether you have a husband or just you're in a relationship, for the next 7 days to do something they love. That's my challenge for you. Now, at the same time, I have a challenge. I attended a course from Dr. Allie about increasing our presence on social media. So I am going to help you with that by posting on Facebook and our Twitter 7 tips for you to use to help figure out what things they love. Now, I can give you the things that I do for him, but that might not be what your special man needs. So I'm going to give you some questions and some examples, and you have to figure out what works for you and for him to increase your bliss.
Well, you're doing a great job in our blissfulness. So we just want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the weekend, and thank you very much. And we want to thank
Alfonso?
Alfonso, yes, the karate man. The karate man.
Welcome, Alfonso. Thanks for joining us.
All right, we'll see you all later.
And don't forget to go to our website, myblistopia.com. We'll try to put some more tips and things up there for you. Share this with other people. If you're watching it and you think there's a special woman in your life who needs to see it, send it to them, because this will help them as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a great Father's Day weekend. We're going to probably be traveling somewhere in the world. Who knows? But we just want to do this today, and we'll we'll talk to you later.
See you soon.
Namaste.
Bye-bye. A little choppy.